Hello, buddy. My name is MrBonesy, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Now, in the last episode, we did trust and understanding. Now we got respect. I don't know why I said trust as last episode. That was like 2 episodes ago. I just did both episodes of understanding, and now we got respect left to do. And of course, balance, reflection, self-love, all that. But let's just jump right into respect. All right. Instant startup. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Though their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bonds within the club. Sayori has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, has taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the club room door opening. So, from the looks of... Was it respect? I don't remember. From the looks of this one, because, like, the first one, trust, was obviously, like, the beginning. So, it starts with, like, the music, and then it's like, oh, Monica, and then Sayori. But how understanding is it literally just happens right after. But this one seems like it's been, like, a day or 2 or something like that. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. What voice did I give Natsuki? I think I remember, and I really... Good thing I have a drink with me to keep me awake, because I'm recording these not good times of the hour. I just wanted to get these recorded. But I think I'm going to be drinking this a lot. Because I think her voice was like, at least how I did it, was, hey! I don't remember. Hey! Sayori tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri's shift in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. So instantly she starts reading. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah! Yeah, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah, come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayori pounces over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. I don't know. My brain wanted to say pauses. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone and then sits down next to Sayori. Monica follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay, so how about we introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. My shoulder is covering the text because I'm using OBS to read this. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kinds of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. Does that mean that on the poster, Monica's on the cover? And if so, why would... Oh, I guess maybe she says that because she just met you. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. I don't know, I did that in her voice. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like, main character vibe. Never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Very, very adult-like of you. Oh, I think that's the problem I had in my main series, is that Sayori and Natsuki's voice are so weird in my throat that when I try to do them back to back, I'm gonna make them sound completely different. So I think Sayori sounded different from last I did it. Very, very, very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no, you don't, Sayori. Yes. Yes, she does. Yuri's depend voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh, yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. The sounds of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Shouldn't do that with this shirt. It's too, too baggy, so you can just see my entire shoulder. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging around downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Why did I bring that up? Because I'm quirky as well. Oh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And manga's probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. Not accurate at all, if I remember. I stayed in the Just Monica scene for like, to get the 15 quotes challenge done to 100% this game, and she says her favorite is mint. I think that could also be me misremembering, because this one wasn't the first time I did that, so it could have been fake, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. Ah ha ha ha. I'm just joking. I have no ideal for Yuri. Still, it's really chill here. Do you like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Well, no shit, they do club stuff, Nazi. Why am I keeping her voice on? Oh, well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have like 3 members. So we're kind of just loosely spending our time doing stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with the more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you like to do, like the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm, literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why'd you say it like that? I want to read manga in the club. Fuck you, Sayori. I remember the main story. You made fun of me for liking it. The main character should say. For liking it. Double standards, I guess. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing all this, Yuri returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she sat down on an empty desk. I'm gonna be nitpicking for a second. How many cups does she have? Because obviously they weren't preparing for a 3rd member to join. I guess this would be 4 characters now, so I guess a 4th member, I should say. So, like, does she just have, like, 12 cups or 8 cups in a closet? Or does she just have exactly, like, 5? Which is, like, convenient. Ugh. After all that, the deep immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. The nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature you're interested in? Well, not exactly. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Good point. Good point. Kick Natsuki out. Not literature. I like how because of me putting my hands close to the webcam, it's changing my the focus. Now I look very green, I guess, is this color. But when I put it far away, I have more color in my face. I'm really fucking with the camera. It's not a good camera, but I'm fucking with it. Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on. Is it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? No, it isn't. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not in a position to argue, because we need, I think if I remember correctly, 4 members to actually make an official club. So I'm not in a position to decline your join request. I'm just saying. Oh my god. Thank you. You're the best. My brain just saw the word cram, but I didn't read it as cram. I thought it said creamed. And I was like, I have creamed. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. I have most of it crammed into my locker. So I'm going to start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. A lot of stickers. Like... It's not in that drawer. Oop. That's one of my favorite anime characters. Like the sticker. Not that I own. I stole it from somebody. I don't fucking like My Hero. That's what it's from. Somebody just gave me that and I was like, alright. I don't know how long I've held that for, actually. It's just been in my drawer. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits a club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. I just like to visualize that just dead silence in there. Just like, and just like everyone turned their heads. Ugh, I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? Well, she's, yeah, very much. And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea's gonna get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance, especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't... Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey! Who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really unease about this. Do you have any opinions, Yuri? Not particularly. He said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me. You know, since I'm in my own little world and I only care about myself. So... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. Fuck. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know. But still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I'm really gonna start enforcing club activities now. I gotta be the Mr. No Fun, Yeah. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Sari stands up and walks over to the door and then opens it. Ugh, thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Sari giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies, There's still one more box. I could put them away myself. I know how to Hold on. Another nitpick. How big are these boxes? And also, how big are the lockers? You're able to fit 4 boxes of just books? These better be either like really thin boxes where you can just slide it in a locker, or these must be really big lockers. Which is weird, because lockers is such a non-existent thing. Because I think the only lockers I ever used in school was like a gym locker. And all I did is threw my gym clothes in there. And then like, maybe the next day after I use them again, I bring them with me to wash them. Which I got called gross for that. I was like, just 2 days of use doesn't mean anything. We work out for like, we don't even work out. That was middle school. We didn't do anything. So I don't know why I got called gross for that. Retrospect, I could guess it's gross, but like I don't sweat. I don't have the working glance, so I don't have a sense of smell, so I couldn't smell if they smelt bad. Nobody told me that. Then again, it was middle school. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club to gear before everyone gets too fuck. And I already skipped the text. Damn you, brain. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. The next day? I don't know why my camera changed. At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monika paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? Maybe because... Never mind. While Monika thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one into... I don't know. I was thinking for the box for some reason. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monika awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Curiously, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. This is also what I was talking about in the last episode. Like, does anyone actually use this classroom? I'm guessing because of that poster above me. It's a geography room, I guess, or a history, or a mixture of the two. But like, you know how weird that would be if you went to school and like you sit in the back, you just turn around, the closet behind you, just manga. It's like, what the fuck? And a tea kettle, and you're like, is that allowed? I don't know. That's just weird. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we can keep it up there. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but Monika sighs. The teachers are going to ask what's with all the manga doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So? Monika backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. What if Monika just broke down? He's like, you're a joy kill, okay? Just really offensive. Good afternoon. Sayuri spins into the club room. I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sorry, banishes. What the fuck? Brandish a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and I got a cookie. Ooh, that's so pretty. As Sayuri trots over the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way. I saved up with all my luck to find that money. Hey, I stole this money. I stole it fair and square. If you want to enter my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Boo. Defeated, Sayuri unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the club room. Monika glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Damn, that's sad. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one more person than before, someone feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should start going over potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it'd be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone's interests. Maybe we could give each other a date to share their favorite kinds of literature with everyone else. Like a show and tell? Well, maybe. Something tells me that... Monika glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even considering each other's interests. Maybe we could try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like how we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to the things we are familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. It's not a bad suggestion, I'll say that. Yeah, me too. Because the way how I thought of that is somebody just being, I like this, and this is what it's about. And that's the type of reading I like. And then Yuri would be like, I read this. And you know what? I think I'm better than all of you. And then everyone can argue or something. Yeah, but... Monica voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? For someone admitted to the debate club, she really doesn't like actually like stick to her guns. Just more of like, I'm defeated. Natsuki, are you sure you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind. I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but I just... Natsuki cuts off Monica. Or Natsuki cuts Monica off by silently standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just gonna leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're jumping to conclusion here. But if you're free to do whatever you want... Natsuki shoots Monica a quick glance before walking straight out of the room. Well, you fucked up! Oh no. Sayori runs after her, leaving just Monica and Yuri. For a second time today, Monica slumps down into the desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monica looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she can find so she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monica sighs. Me neither. I have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's just wrong to enforce the club's vision. You know, like people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not good. Maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her native conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. Sorry, you can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, obviously you started talking to me, so I feel obligated to reply. I just can't comfortably read in the atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. I was kind of dead on point. Oh, well, I guess I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. It's just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Ugh, why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it in here should make her completely indebted to you. Obedient. That's something else. Indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous? God, I fucking hate that word. Ridiculous. That has no place here. Do you feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assume you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling her confirmations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it's anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that has nothing to do with her manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for the club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica has failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of her large box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking a cute, exaggerated pose, all dressed in short skirts. Wow, it's like I heard of that somewhere. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. She then became addicted. Yeah, oh, that was the end. That was really random. What's my mail? Cool. More lore. I'm not here for that. I'm here for Side Stories Respect Part 2. That was like so... That was like actually... I don't know. That was such a weird ending. It just kind of just happened out of nowhere. Okay, hold on. Gotta prepare my voice for this. It's gonna hurt. Alright. Okay. Because Natsuki hurts my throat. It's like when I did Undyne all those years ago. I say years, but it was probably like 1 year. This sucks! Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she could find any members. Damn. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she obviously does. Maybe when she's not being busy. When she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm not into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so conceited about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on. That's... Why does my brain do that sometimes? That's condescending too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know. Thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome to the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president. Or at least I think I am. We never voted on it. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Aw, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcomed. I wasn't welcomed. You were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks, but you know, the signs for literature clubs said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like rating too. You should have said that earlier, you stupid bitch. I'm sorry, but like, come on. You can't be all like, literature, and then never bring up I like writing. Like, that would be like the #1 thing I would have opened up with. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because you were being so judgmental that I just want to tell her something that she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. Well, boo-hoo. And if she knew I was into writing, she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga and the favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. Part of the club's vision for her to be welcomed. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise. If it even means punching Monica in the face, I will. It's lunchtime the next day. Sure looks like it. The cafeteria and hallways are bursting with students rushing to meet their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Sure looks like it. Where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Man, she sounds boring. Eating lunch in the classroom? My brain started to pause there. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to find her during lunch so she can make amends. Cool. Oh, me scratching my head ruined my hair. Okay. My hair is not great, but who cares? Ow, my ribs. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out of the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends who Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all identically chattering together. That's interesting. They never really mentioned Natsuki even having friends before the game existed. Then again, they never said any of the characters had friends. The only connections with other people was Monica was in the debate club, so you can assume she argued with other kids, and she was popular. Other than that, it was always like, Yuri's alone, Natsuki is just doing her own thing, and Sayori's your neighbor. Never really get told if they had friends, so that's interesting. It'll be really tactless. Tactless.
Tactless.
I fucking was right. Tactless. I don't know why, but my brain wanted to pause, and I was like, that does not sound right. So I sat there for like a minute, like looking at that, and my brain's like, tactless? Why does that sound wrong to me? I never heard that word before, actually, and I just Googled it. I'm assuming it means using context clues, but I wanted to make sure because I never heard the word tactless before. So that's interesting. I learned a new word today. Most of the words I stumble upon, I knew them. It's just that my brain just stopped reading them. So I'm like, these. I learned tactless. Awesome. I never knew that was a thing before. To just interrupt them. Whoa, that's interesting. I never expected I didn't expect the music to change. That's interesting. It's an actual character portrait. I don't remember that. I don't know. I say remember that. Like it was in the base game. That's amazing. I mean, that's awesome. Friend one. Oh, I want to give her a unique voice. She's just a silhouette. Thin, Yuri-like hair silhouette. Oh yeah. Did you end up joining that literature club or what? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? I'm guessing that's a guy, so. Huh. I told you she would join. Come on. You know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you I never wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Is that her phone or like a fucking chocolate bar? It looks too baggy to be like a solid object. Oh, yeah, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up, and just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. We know we love you. Yeah, once the Literature Club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. Fuck these guys. I knew people like this. Fuck them. They'll be like, remember me. Well, that's weird, because I actually do know somebody that found out me making videos, and they're like, I knew you. And I'm like, I will remember you. You're cool. But I meant, like, I knew dick people that would be like, I would be there. It's like, you're not cool, though. Fuck these guys. Or, yeah, I fuck these silhouettes. What are you gonna... what? You're gonna buy her smutty fan fiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you could have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. What does that mean? Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us? Her fanfiction? You guys helped her on a fan? That makes it equally as bad as making the fanfic. The fuck? Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast. It brings a tear to my eye. It changed his voice like 3 times probably. Natsuki suddenly glances at Monica's direction, prompting Monica to quickly turn around and distance herself. Damn. Might as well just like throw it in there. She also flipped her off. I mean, it is rated M, so it's not like they couldn't say that. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. Oh, I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. Should just tell the principal and just give up. After school ends, Monica distractively makes her way to the club room. Did I say distractively? My brain's just melting right now. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on the book as usual. Monica picks up a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I could be a club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, like, exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless it is in the way that I don't like. I'm mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't complain out loud like this. There's just, like, a lot on my mind.
No.
Huh?
I enjoy listening.
Really? Mm-hmm. Why? Yuri shrugs.
It just makes me feel nice. It makes me realize I'm not the only fuck up in here, so I love hearing your failures.
Oh, well, okay, I guess I'll continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah, Natsuki has a kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It makes me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just to let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? Because they're not really friends, I guess. They're dicks. Then again, I usually get yelled at all the time by people I know, but not in the way Natsuki was getting yelled at. But I'll definitely have that reminder of somebody being like, that was bad. And I'm just like, okay. Thank you for telling me. And, well, I had the thought, it was just when I came to the realization that I don't even think I read that right. When I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. Should I have made her feel good about being passionate about something? But I just dismissed it? No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did it with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club.
You did?
Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it. But then Sayori jumped and took over the conversation. It should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistakes, except I really hurt someone this time. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry at that. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it.
Get them back?
Yeah. I'm going to put a bomb in their mailbox. I'll get them back by making sure that this is a literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With a rare, stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm a vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes! I don't know why I didn't give her this voice earlier, but fuck it. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking about Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcomed. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I don't know, I'm talking faster and faster. This is what happens. I talk fast, and then I just crash and burn. I need to slow down so I don't fuck up. I really need to make it up to her. Oh! Yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm just glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! Ow, my throat! So, how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sorry, do you know if Natsuki's coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monica was afraid of that. Not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's indirectly caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think we can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, do you have, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Aw, that's kind of cute. Just, it's for me? Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away and hides a smile. I'm sorry that I did that. It was just the first thing that popped in my head after I did this. Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit if that's okay. Yeah, I'm going to agree with Yuri. Hey, is that one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayori picks up the manga that was resting on the adjusted desk. That was not adjusted, wasn't it? My brain's like now looking back at that word. Fuck, I'm so bad. I'm sorry. Oh, that's, Natsuki probably just left it here by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monika's been. Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was someone else who's been using this classroom then, okay? She hasn't done that pose in a while, actually. That's her, like, I know what you're thinking, pose. I don't think she's done that yet this entire game up until now. I'll dub this pose, I'm in control. Monica smiles at both of them, and then she sorely turns to the camera. That's the moment where she gains sentience. Then with a wave, she exits the classroom, or clubroom. I keep saying classroom. I really shouldn't have left that out. Sorry, catches on. She'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would really get awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Time to play music. I was gonna say. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki?
Yes.
How do you know?
Well, he's Sayori.
You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monika sits, then stands up and paces around and then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here. Welcome back. Not Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand in front of the club room, just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision. I don't know why I want to say that vision. The vision that Monika had admittedly so vigorously advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? She said the things. Realizing, or I guess the narrator said the things. Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Everyone's gone. She was standing there for several minutes. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. Oh, I guess that chalkboard right there. I was going to say, I was like, what chalkboard? On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today, we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't want to do this, so just... Monika shakes her head. Natsuki. This is the hardest part. After making it this far, it'll be so easy to just to smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. I was wrong for me to not take it. It was wrong for me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but... You know, I'm only doing this because Sayori told me to. Well, that's not true. Monika planned all this by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her.
I was witness to that as well.
This is the literature club. The literature club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We have our own interests and our own differences. It is my vision to let us freely express that. And it is my goal to respect everyone for them. So, I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think you deserve to share the joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But, it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk. looking her straight in the eyes. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. I just love that little intervention. I'm dumb. It's like, no, you're not. Sit back down. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? Well, this would have been so much fucking easier. I really did. Fuck. I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today is not about that anyways, right? It's about manga. So I hope you're ready. Ready for a lesson. About to go over each season, each arc, each character development, how they change, how this character is based, how this character is useless, and it's like taking notes. It's probably worse than Yuri's stuff, to be honest. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then, the club activities has been full swing. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? No, not particularly. Why? My dad beats me, so the more time I spend out of the house, the better. If someone gets mad at me for spoiling anything, your fault. This is DDLC Plus. This is for after game stuff. Just gonna throw that out there because I know I've been kind of spoiling things here and there. You should have already seen the game. You should know everything about these characters. Then again, I never talked about Natsuki's abusive problems before in the channel. I think I mentioned it like once. But yes. There we go. Now it's out there more. Oh, there was just something I wanted to show you. If you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Could you follow me into the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. Hey, new background, new room, the music room. If I didn't know any better, I would assume this was like a middle school. Then again, it's Japanese, so, or a Japanese schoolhouse. So, guess it makes sense. But this just looks too colorful for a music room. Then again, I don't think I've ever been in a music room. The more I think about it, I don't even think I had a music room class. Oh, I guess there's band club, but I don't think that counts. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about the being in a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed for myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understand that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like things I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on. You can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, like, brought a bunch of manga and then got fussy when I didn't have my way. I am really much of a bitch, so sorry for being myself. If you don't like it, then leave. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. I just really... It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you just when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being in a certain way, it can be really hard just to brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled? If I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monica listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her and how naturally they did so. How long have they been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect to other people. Anytime there's a hint of content, I just crumble. Did I say content? My brain's like trying to wrap around what the word was. Fuck it. I can't think. I don't know the buttons that I don't want to accidentally do something because this is a Switch. So I don't want to fuck up on like skipping text or something by trying to like hit history right there. So I'm just gonna hope I was right on that word. I don't think I was, but I think to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you need to do. Also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed a minute after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you of all people were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading the whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was an allergic club. Well, what are the chances, right? It's almost as if it was like made on purpose for me to say this. You're reading Parfait Girls. I thought that was about cooking. I don't remember. Wow, you have good taste. I mean, would you say that why would you have books that wasn't in good taste? It's your book collection. Oh, what's this collection? Oh, don't read that. That's shit. I just keep it. It's like, what? Why you keep it if it's bad? I don't know. That's weird as fuck. Just one volume. And I kind of picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intentions then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it's kind of a weird fate. Because the characters isn't just an allergic club. She also plays piano. And they also look like me, so it's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. It was like the perfect person that I always wish I was if I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. Oh, that's cute. I always felt like I should. I always feel like I should read right. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. The parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We all share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And just like that, I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I would have never started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes for Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls, or Parfait. Yeah, it's probably Parfait. I don't know. But girls put me that thought into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you just make me feel like I want to do something. I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for a very long time, and I'm not really good at it, at all. Wow, that was intentional as fuck. That was literally what she says right before she plays your reality in the end credits. I'm not really good at it, at all. That's trippy. But I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really, really hard on it. And it doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Oh, it's the intro. Cool. Weird. Kind of makes my, original thought process beyond the piano thing kind of upsetting. It doesn't matter. But my thought process was that she only started playing piano because she wanted to play the main character music of, a love song or something. So the fact that they just oh, she always had this interest is okay, I guess. It just kind of ruins, that initial thought I had back then. Oh, it's the memories. I was like, why are we looking at it? I was expecting that text box to appear. All the memories from each chapter, I'm assuming. Yeah, it is. The Yuri walks in. Fumbles. The walking around, ignoring Sayori for, an hour maybe. Crying in the club room properly. Yeah, that happened almost 20 minutes ago or something. Even less time. I'm half expected to see the silhouettes. Nice music though. As I stated, I got the I pre-ordered the game, so I actually got the music on downloaded. Even though I could have just Googled it. That's how much I respected the game. Cool. Is that the end of the game? Oh, the game. Is that the end of the chapter? Like the moment the music fades, it's just gonna send me to the title screen? Nope. That would have been a cool ending, but I guess not. That's all. That was good, so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. I'm not even close. Does that song have a name? You said it was for the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Notes, which is actually the song of the OST, so clever. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. I shouldn't be about it shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. And it's about all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of like I don't deserve this much validation. Fuck, that's not the right validation. There we go. Why was I adding a k? There's no C in there or K. I wasn't really expecting, I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I bit the inside of my mouth. Ouch. I think I should, I was just really fed up with lots of things and I got frustrated after not getting my wage at the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I losing my throat because you're talking too long. Not to cute, just calm down and take a breath. I was just being really immature. The thing that sucks about oh fuck, I almost dropped it. The thing that sucks about doing that is I have to burp halfway through because like I'm talking right after I swallow, so I'm just like gathering gas. So I'm just like, yeah. Anyway, it's gross. I'm sorry. If I get stubborn, if you got my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you're thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I get it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyways, we're even as long as you want me to keep my manga in the club room. You did admit it was a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what, I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. Fuck, I'm getting hiccups now. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Oh, she brought cupcakes. My brain was actually like, what does she bring? She brought cupcakes because that's what she does. She bakes as well. All right, cool. That was respect, right? Yeah, respect. Mainly about those two. Awesome. Now we got like 3 more episodes left of this. So yeah, we got balance next. So stay tuned for that. But if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. My clock is giving away how late I'm up. Ignore that. I say that, but it's not that bad. And plus, I don't even think the Switch is right because I'm looking at my computer and it's a different time. And I play different games on the Switch that requires the clock to be changed. So that's a few hours behind. Or not behind, a few hours ahead. So it's not actually 5 in the morning. Thank God. I actually had to double take. I was like, no way. I'm getting sidetracked again. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.